Well, I'm gonna give our praise and glory to Abba Shem Shai, Bashim Hakadash. Honest to the apostles of GMS for Ruel and Shalom to all the faithful men as always continually doing the work of the Lord. Lord willing, it's a very quick video, you know. Just wanna speak on, brothers, gotta be careful what we say and what we do. Because we represent Yahweh Shem Shai. We are ambassadors of Yahweh Shai, Mashiach. Can't be going around acting crazy and I mean, and brothers be right. Sometimes you might be right, in a particular situation, or you might not be technically going off, but still everything is not expedient. We gotta take the low. A lot of times, man. Every fucking day we gotta take the low. And I know that sucks and shit, but who gives a goddamn? We got a job to do. You can't be making You can't be making the Lord look bad. You know what I'm saying? By giving a bad rep. People should look at us and like the scripture says, be blameless. People shouldn't have fought for against you. If they say something bad about you, it should be false. Because you're gonna get persecuted. I don't give a fuck who you are. Any person on this earth, even whether you're the truth or whether you're not, somebody's not gonna like you. Somebody gonna say something ill about you. But somebody do say something ill against you. You see, it's like. But it can't be because you being wicked, demon, you know. It's lucky. All right, so get this scripture right quick. Man, there's so many scriptures I want to get. But I guess I have to start with this one, Matthew 5. And I'm just gonna do 9. It says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Most High." Okay, so it says, be blessed are the peacemakers, man. Of course, like the scripture says, what's written in these scriptures are limitation and woes. And, the prophets before us taught against the kingdoms and against many kingdoms, against many nations. Yeah, of course, we're going to cuss a nigga out, at camp. Sometimes you might have to do it outside of camp, but does that mean you go around and cussing everybody out, calling people out their names? Even at camp, man, you got to chill out on that shit, man. Maybe, years ago we was like that. Everybody can pretty much say whatever, call people F words and call people bitches and shit. But man, that spirit is dead now, man. You gotta be careful. I remember seeing, I don't know if it was a GMS brother. It was years ago. But Salaki, hold up. Salaki. But yeah, I don't know if it was I forgot if it was GMS or if it was like a different camp. I think it was GMS camp. It was a long time ago. I remember seeing one of the brothers called a bitch, and then she went to go get her boyfriend, and I believe he had a gun too, talking hella shit. So yeah, man, like, this is unnecessary, man. Like, come on, like, stop with that shit, man. You supposed to be peacemakers. Of course, we're gonna cuss a nigga out or bitch out when we have to, but we gotta be careful. We can't be just calling women bitches and shit, acting all crazy. Cause then what if she go get her boyfriend? Of course, we in the spirit. We're gonna lay a nigga the fuck out if we have to. You know what I mean? But at the same time, that shit ain't right. It may be true, but it's not right because we supposed to teach the word, man. We ain't supposed to be every single thing we do goes to contention. We gotta be wise as serpents, man. Serpents. You know what I mean? And the Lord gonna be with us and the Lord gonna protect us. If a nigga try to come fight us. But at the same time, if you over here doing unnecessary bullshit, getting the brothers in trouble, because you gotta think about that too, man. It's not just you; it's the brothers. Or if you with your family, or if you with your friends, and you acting stupid, acting rash, cussing people out, and doing just being rude. Hey, the same energy you giving out, somebody gonna get right back to you. And in the Lord, like I said, the Lord gonna protect us, but at the same time, though, sometimes the Lord is gonna let a nigga beat your ass. Cause sometimes you need to be humble. You know what I mean? So if you go around acting all contentious and shit, man, then guess what? Contentious is gonna come to you. And I bet you 100% eventually the Lord is gonna have somebody come up and do something to you, man. They might, they might not kill you, but they might whoop your ass, man. They might punch you or something and knock you out. And the Lord do that to humble you. Or what if that happens to a brother? Now a brother gets hurt because your smart remarks, you cussing somebody out and being rash about it. Like, you gotta be careful, man. It's not just you. You know what I mean? You gotta think about other people. You gotta think about the brother. You gotta think about whoever the fuck is with you. Because, you know what I mean? There's times where people have fights and, you know what I mean? They might, the person might be aiming at you and then it misses that motherfucker and hit the other person. Or hits a child or something. And now what? You did all this extra shit for what? Can't be like that, man. We gotta be wise as serpents. Sometimes you might have to use a different fucking word. Who gives a fuck, man? It's not being less of a man. The Lord tells you to do those things. All right? Let me get this real quick. All right? This is 1 Peter 2. I'm going to start at 18. Or 17. Honor all men. Love the brotherhood. Fear God. Honor the king. So, yeah, you got to honor. You got to really, man, you got to, like the old saying goes, give respect to get respect or however the fuck. You know what I mean? You can't, you can't be going around being disrespectful to people and then expect people to be respectful to you. Like, nah, bro. Like, we already got enough enemies right now, man. We the lowest on the fucking earth right now, man. Don't make unnecessary troubles to yourself, man. Of course, like I said, if the time comes when we have to really cuss it, because there's times where you do have to do that. There's some times where we really have to cuss a nigga out. There's times where we got to square up. I mean, like if a motherfucker following you and shit and you try your best to avoid it and they just keep messing with you and they back into a corner, hey, all means defend yourself. But that's the thing, man. That should be your last resort. You know what I'm saying? Just like the samurais, you know what I mean? I always bring that information out. Like the samurais, because they barely use their swords, you know what I mean? They mainly use like spears and throwing arrows and shit like that. They ain't just walk around every weapon. The main weapon was a sword. That was the last resort type shit. And then, of course, they had duels and shit. But you can't go around. They had a saying amongst themselves back in the day where you can't draw your sword. If you going to draw, well, they said pretty much if you draw your sword, be ready to face wherever the fuck you facing to the death. Don't draw your sword and be never mind, you put it back. Like, nah, bro. Same thing with, of course, the scriptures are the sword, but also your tongue can be a sword. Your tongue can be a weapon. If you gonna be foolish and talk rash and act stupid, then don't be sorry when the Lord humbles you one day, because that will happen. One day the Lord will humble you. You know what I'm saying? And hey, you already know how the Lord is. He's austere. You know what I'm saying? You could do that shit one more time, and then the Lord be like, you know what? Take this man out. Have another 2/3 nigga come and fucking blow your head off, man. You know what I'm saying? Or you get thrown in jail or whatever. It don't matter. Like, you're not supposed to be like that shit, man. You're supposed to be peacekeepers, man. And like I said, if you tried your best to keep the peace and there's a nigga that's in your face and you can't do, you tried, and of course, defend yourself. Even Esau tells you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're allowed to stand your ground, defend yourself, but you shouldn't be the one starting shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit off. It says, servants, be subject to your masters with all fear, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the forward. For this is the thankworthy if a man for conscience towards God endure grief, suffering wrongfully. See, it says wrongfully. Okay? For what glory is it if when ye be buffeted for your faults, ye shall take it patiently. So yeah, man, so if you out here acting stupid and you get thrown in jail, and you get your ass beat in front of everybody or whatever the case is, What glory is that? There is no glory in that. Like, that's your fault. That's you. That's because you're being stupid. And the Lord sat you on your ass. But if when you do well and suffer for it, you take it patiently, this is acceptable with the Most High. So yeah, so if he suffer, but we're we ain't do nothing to really, somebody just persecuting us wrongfully, then that's thankworthy, because like how a shot is gonna say it, for even here unto where ye called, because my shack also suffered for us, leaving us an example that ye shall follow his steps, who did no sin, neither was guile found in his mouth, who when he was reviled not again. So yeah, people were talking shit. He didn't revile back against them. When he's about to get crucified, he was quiet. He didn't even open his mouth. All right. That right there is a perfect example, man. That's perfect restraint right there. And it's even more beautiful because we know that Yahweh Shai had the power to really stop all that shit. He had the worst death a man could ever have. Painful, man. Hours. Tortured. All right. He could have had the power to call the angels down and be like, nah, fuck this shit. Like, clear this whole motherfucking city out. You know what I'm saying? He could have did that if he wanted to, but he's like, no, my father will. He took a low, man. He let people slap him, man. All right. He let people throw him on that cross, man. He gave up his life. You know what I'm saying? When really he could have had the power to really kill each and every one of them. Because he had spiritual powers. You know what I'm saying? So what we greater than Yahweh Shai, man? Man, your brothers gotta control their fucking emotions, man. Stop with that shit, man. That's a woman. That's what women do. They can't control their emotions. They get loud in public, making a scene and shit, man. Hey, man, just move on, bro. You see something, you amongst brothers or whatever, you see something, you gonna see something wicked. I might say it to a brother like, oh yeah. I'm not gonna make a fucking scene about it and yell it. Man, look at this maggot, no, stop. Real talk, bro. You gonna get a brother hurt. You gonna get yourself hurt. I'm telling you. Know what I'm saying? It says, when he suffered, he threatened not, but himself to him that judges righteously. So yeah, while he was getting suffered, he getting tortured, literally. He didn't threaten. He said, oh, I'm gonna fuck y'all niggas. No, he ain't said none of that shit, man. He just took his punishment like a man. All right? We can learn a lot from that, man. I mean, you know what I mean? Brothers know how to fight. Brothers, man, you know what I mean? But you don't have to always fight somebody, man. Just make them go on their way. Have a nice day, man. You know what I'm saying? Have a nice day. You're gonna fuck out my face. You know what I'm saying? It says, that's it and that. All right? Yeah, man. Brothers, be careful. Be fucking careful, goddamn it. And it just adds to unnecessary shit too, man. Like, cause we can be out and about doing our thing, and brother do something stupid, say something stupid, and got other people arguing and fighting and shit, man. That can ruin the mood. Like, brothers just trying to chill, bro. Like, brothers are chill as fuck, man. We cool as fuck, man. Like, people love us, man. Like, people in the world, like, you know what I mean? When we go to restaurants and shit, like, we should be acting like niggas. And, like, people should love us. Like, man, these people, you know what I mean? They cool. They tip whatever if they can. I'm too broke to tip. I ain't gonna lie to you. A little with them, when I get rich, I'm gonna start tipping. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck. So, like, I'm just saying I'm broke. But, you know, but, but not on fuck the money. I'm talking about mainly your behavior. Like, we should be cool. We should be just, even if you got a problem with something, bro, just get up and leave then. Don't, that's something I learned too. Like, if the spirit is off in the place, man, just go somewhere else, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel it and you can see shit ain't right, man, then get up and go, man. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Wherever you see contention at, go to fuck somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I remember me and the brothers was out last night. We was just chilling at the like on a little strip and shit. Two niggas about to fight in front of us, and I can see the dude. even before I seen it, I was like, bro, let's go. Like, I told the brothers, let's go. Because we was, like, literally right behind them. You know, I ain't want no, you know, I don't want the brothers to get caught with no stray or nothing like that. But as we was walking away, I seen the dude, he was he was, like, holding on to his gun in the dude's face. So he was clutching. He was about to pull that bitch out. You know what I'm saying? So anything, I mean, you know, it's not about being scared. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck all that. Because if I was in the world, I would have just sat there. I want to see some entertainment. But you gotta be wise, man. Anything could happen. That dude could have pulled that shit out, start shooting, and one of those bullets could have hit you, or even worse, hit a brother. And now, because you just want to see some action, now you got a brother get shot or killed, man. That's, well, no, no, fuck that. Brothers be wise, man. Sirach 8:15, it says, travel not by the way with a bold fellow, DC become grievous unto. Yeah, bold, you just going around just saying whatever the hell, loud, you just calling people bitches, and you just acting crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you making fun of somebody loud as hell in front of everybody, complete strangers. You don't know this person, man. This person can have a weapon on them. This person can that could be the last straw. Like, man, what you say, nigga? Come up to you, man. Come on, man. Just for he would do according to his own will, and thou shalt perish with him through his folly. See? So you're not only gonna, you know, get yourself in trouble and danger, you also putting whoever else is with you in danger. All right, strive not with an angry man, and go not with him into a solitary place. For blood is as nothing in his sight, and where there is no help, he will overthrow thee. All right. See, so don't consult with an angry man. See, scriptures is about wisdom. It's not about always fighting fire with fire. Sometimes you gotta go the other way, man. Even with fighting, you know what I'm saying? There might be a nigga that trying to just knock you out the whole fucking time, man. That trying to bang with you, you know. Some people can't bang. Some people are better fighting with just sticking and moving. I could get mad in my emotions, like, oh shit, he did catch me or something. Let me sit here and bang with this nigga. Like, nah, I know. I mean, I can bang a little bit. I can sit there and, you know, throw a couple combos and a couple of exchanges, but I gotta move. That's just that way I fight. But I'm not about to change the way I fight just because of this nigga, because I'm emotional. Because then if I do that, then I you know, Lord willing, eventually I'm gonna get caught. You know what I mean? And this nigga probably stronger than me, so if he catches me, then, you know, I fell right into his trap. You see, so you can't fight like these people fight, man. You gotta outsmart them, man. That's what I love about fighting too. Fighting is an art. It's not about just brutal. I'm gonna knock this nigga out. You know what I mean? That happens and shit. And sometimes you gotta set up that to get the nigga knocked out. But either way, it's an art. That's what I love about it. It's an art. You know what I'm saying? I love breaking people down and figuring them out. Like, okay, if he does this, he do that. I'm gonna do this though. I'm gonna take away this weapon. I'm gonna make him more tired. I'm gonna let, you know what I mean, break him down. And that's how we should be with these scriptures. We should be technical. We should be technical fighters with these scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, and just use the scriptures. That's it. Not act like a damn fool in public, man. Like I said, man, we representing this truth too. You don't want people to look at us like, man, these niggas are horrible human beings. Like, you know what I mean? Just chill, Jake. Just relax. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? If you see something in public, be mindful. Don't say shit too loud. Just, you know, say it to the brother, whatever, and then let it be. You know what I'm saying? Don't be making a scene and put people on blast and shit like that. Especially now today, man. This a lot of these people are more crazy. Even road rage, like I remember the elder Yashwamba mentioned that, like road rage, man. Somebody acting crazy on the road, man. Don't, you know, be careful on that too. I can understand the frustration, but don't try to get all crazy, because then, hey, you see the road rage videos, man. Niggas actually die off that shit, man, or get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta learn which battle to fight and which to fight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what the art of war. It says I forgot exactly how it's worded, but it pretty much said it's best to win a fight without fighting. You know what I mean? It's not being a bitch, man. You know what I mean? Hey, that's literally a law in the scriptures where it say if you about to go take a land over, it says before you take that land over, you're supposed to offer them peace. And then if they say no, then you're supposed to take that shit over. You know what I'm saying? See, the Lord's about peace. He ain't always about, okay, just go in there and kill every goddamn thing. Beat everybody. Like, man, no. You know what I'm saying? That's keep that in mind. That's literally a law. I remember them. I think it was IEI's PK. Them fucking niggas, man. They will kill each and every one of them niggas. Besides, a little willingness, probably a few, like, but whatever. But they was saying wisdom is. He said wisdom is for cowards or some stupid shit, man. Like, nah, bro. It takes more of a man to use wisdom, because that's you setting aside your emotion, no matter especially if you can fight too. Like, you could easily knock this nigga out, but you like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Let me take the low. Like Mr. Miyagi. In that movie. You know. So yeah, Shalaki, hold on. But yeah, that's pretty much the point. Hopefully that was edifying. Yeah, like the scripture says, he that keep his mouth, keepeth his life. You know what I'm saying? So keep your tongue, keep your, watch your damn emotions, and just chill, man. Just fucking relax. All right, these people are gonna be destroyed. All right, just do the work. Don't even worry about these damn people, man. All right, so with that, hope is edifying. Give a person go to help us. Divine to the apostles, GMS, and Ruwell. Shalom to all the faithful men. It's always continuing doing the work of the Lord. So that I'm going to say, Shalom.